There is a club in Paris with exactly 40 chairs. Its members are called the Immortals. To join, you must wait for one of them to die. Then write a letter politely asking for the dead man's chair. If they let you in, you will need 3 things: a tailored coat embroidered in green and gold, a custom-made sword, and a speech in praise of the person whose death made room for you. The club is almost 400 years old, and it has one job: to rule the French language. This is the Académie Française. In 1635, Cardinal Richelieu, the Iron Chief Minister of Louis XIII, took a private circle of Paris intellectuals and nationalized it. His creation, an academy of exactly 40 members, charged with giving the French language rules to make it, in the Charter's words, pure and eloquent. The motto stamped on its seal: à l'immortalité, to immortality. Not for the members' bodies, mind you, for the language, but the nickname stuck. The 40 are the Immortals. Each holds a numbered chair, fauteuil 1 through 40, and each chair has a lineage of holders stretching back to the beginning, memorized like the genealogy of kings. The Revolution abolished the club. Napoleon revived it. Today, it sits beneath the Golden Dome of the Institut de France, on the left bank of the Seine, directly across from the Louvre, and its official protector has been, without interruption, the head of the French state, from Louis XIII to the sitting President of the Republic. So, how do you become an immortal? Rule 1: there are no new chairs. Someone must die. When a fauteuil empties, candidates come forward. And here is the first surprise. You nominate yourself. You write a letter to the perpetual secretary declaring your candidacy for that specific chair, chair number 12, chair number 30, like applying for a very old, very exclusive job. Then comes the ritual everyone dreads, the visits. By tradition, a candidate calls on the Immortals one by one, knocking on doors across Paris, taking tea, being inspected, a campaign trail in drawing rooms. Then, under the dome, a secret ballot. An absolute majority is required, and the result is sent to the Élysée Palace, because the President of the Republic, as protector, formally approves each election. Win, and you are in for life. There is no retirement, no term, no gold watch. Lose, and you may try again. And oh, how they have lost. Émile Zola, France's most famous novelist, applied over and over, by some counts, 24 times, never elected. Victor Hugo needed multiple attempts. Balzac was refused. Molière, the greatest name in French theatre, was never even admissible. He was an actor, and actors were scandalous. The Academy later put up a plaque that amounts to an apology. Nothing was missing from his glory. He was missing from ours. The French even have a name for this shadow club of geniuses who never got in, the 41st chair. You're elected. Congratulations. Now the requirements begin. First, the uniform. The habit vert, a black coat and bicorn hat, embroidered with cascading green and gold olive branches, tailored to you by hand. Second, the sword. Every immortal receives a custom-designed épée, its hilt worked with symbols of their life. A committee of your friends traditionally raises the money because none of this is cheap. One recent member put the total bill for his induction at around $230,000. Coat, sword, ceremony, the price of immortality. Third, and heaviest, the speech. At your formal reception under the dome, you do not talk about yourself. You must deliver a full eulogy of your predecessor, the person whose death gave you the chair, praising their life and work while their family sits in the audience. Then a sitting member replies with a speech about you. Traditionally, equal parts welcome and roast. And this is not optional theatre. One new member, Georges de Portoriche, submitted a eulogy the Académie found unsatisfactory. He refused to rewrite it and was never formally received. Elected but never seated. A ghost of chair protocol. After that, the actual job. Thursday afternoon sessions, small attendance tokens, and the eternal project we're about to meet. The Académie's great work is its dictionary, the official record of proper French. First edition, 1694. Since then, in 330 years, 9 editions. That is not a typo. The 9th edition alone took from 1986 to 2024 to complete 38 years from A to the final Z. By the time they finish defining a word, the word has sometimes died. And the Académie fights on a second front, English. It recommends French replacements for invading anglicisms. Computer became ordinateur. The Walkman became a baladeur. Email should be courriel. And esports, they suggest, ought to be jeux vidéo de competition. France mostly smiles, nods, and keeps saying le weekend and le parking. Because here is the secret of the Académie's power. It has none. Its rulings are advice, not law. And when the government began saying, Madame la Ministre, the Académie insisted on the old grammar for years. 77 linguists publicly called it incompetent and anachronistic, before it finally, grudgingly, gave ground. 40 immortals can rule the dictionary. The French people rule the language. And beyond France? The Académie's writ runs out at the border, and that is where French gets interesting. In Quebec, another language office entirely, the Office Québécois de la Langue Française, polices French with a zeal Paris never matches. The irony is delicious. Quebec is stricter than the Académie. In Paris, you park in le parking on le weekend and send un mail. In Montréal, that's le stationnement, la fin de semaine, and un courriel, a word Quebec coined and exported back to France. Belgium and Switzerland quietly fixed French arithmetic. Instead of 70 and 90, 70 as 60-10 and 90 as 4/20s-10, they simply say septante and nonante. And the future of French is not European at all. Most of the world's French speakers now wake up in Africa. Dakar, Abidjan, Douala, and Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of the Congo is by most counts the largest French-speaking city on earth. Bigger than Paris. African French mints its own words. In Senegal, a petrol station is an essencerie, a word no immortal ever voted on. By mid-century, on current projections, French may have some 700 million speakers, the great majority of them African. 40 chairs in Paris, 300 million owners worldwide. 400 years, 40 chairs, a sword, a green coat, and a eulogy for the one who came before. The immortals die. That is how you get in. The dictionary crawls. That is how it survives. And the language they guard has long since escaped the dome. To Montreal, to Brussels, to Kinshasa. You can rule a language's grammar. You cannot rule its speakers. À l'immortalité.